The Eastern Cape is underdeveloped. It was tough, and looking back, making balls out of plastic bags, it was something that kept me out of trouble. I suffered with a lot of confidence in myself growing up, so I never really dreamed big like that.
Siviwe Soyizwapi, thank you for joining me. You organised us some chilly weather here in Stellenbosch, outside of Cape Town. Everyone has had to be very resilient going into this Olympic Games. Tell me about your personal journey leading into the Olympics. What has the last year and a half been like for you?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, you wait 4 years to realize this dream, and then it becomes 5. So yeah, you end up in lockdown. You're at home for about 2 months, and you still think about it. You still dream. Yeah, it all went down to adapting to each and every situation, and I think that's what has been keeping the team afloat. That adaptability.
And you guys have proven yourself to be adaptable and resilient in the past. Luckily, that's also kind of part and parcel of almost being South African, or at least being from the Eastern Cape. You talk about, you know, the time that you spent back at home.
Yes.
Where is home? Tell me about home.
Small town, Maclear. I won't be surprised if you don't know it. It's it's like a farm town actually. It's past the Transkei, the Kai River. It's in the Transkei region. My dad was a taxi owner, and my mom was an educator. So it was all about trying to make means work and raising a family. But I think the Eastern Cape is underdeveloped, and the biggest challenge for myself as someone who aspired to play rugby professionally was just a lack of resources, and making the move to King Williamstown was what actually gave me a lifeline.
When did you move to King Williamstown?
2007. So I was in Maclear in primary school, grade 1 to grade 6. And then in 2007, I moved to King Williamstown. I was in boarding school there. I went to Dale College. And then, from there, that's when I actually, I realized like I could definitely make this a career.
So Dale being a formative experience, but did you play rugby? I mean, at what age do you remember starting to play the sport?
I've played rugby all my life. I started under 9, but yeah, at that time in primary, it was an extramural activity for me. It was something that kept me out of trouble, and something that my parents actually encouraged, just to have something to do after school. So I mean, at the time, I think I was playing lock or something. I never actually understood what I was doing, but we love playing, even though there's not a lot of resources. Like it's just something we did, touchies on a Sunday. We actually created like plastic balls that we took a bunch of plastic bags. When our parents go and buy groceries, you stuff them in each other, and you form and you sort of create your own ball. And we made means to be able to play and just enjoy the game.
What is it you liked about it when you were a kid? I mean, what position did you play? What did you get from it?
At the time, I just loved being with the other boys. I mean, I'm a sibling of 3 sisters. I only have sisters, and if I wasn't out with my dad was also a coach, a soccer coach. So if I wasn't out with him supporting his team, then I would be on the field making balls out of plastic bags and just enjoying time with the boys. So I just love being out and just, running with the ball, and just beating players, and that's what I loved at the time, and that's why I kept on going back and playing with the boys.
Tell me about your relationship with your dad, and how old you were when you lost him, and what impact that had.
It was in 2017. I was 24. We were pretty close. As I said, we did everything together. We were the boys in the house. It was a tough time losing him. I mean, we were up in we were up in Vancouver when it happened, and he was involved in a motor vehicle accident. Yeah, it's really tough, I think. Just looking back, it's really hard to put into words, but he had us, still has a special place in my heart, and we were quite close.
And you and your mom now are just like a me team together, I hear.
Yeah, I think me and my mom we're the same person, and I think I take after her. She instilled a lot of values in all of us as her children, and yeah, we love her a lot, and she's also played a massive role in not only my life but my sister's as well.
Did you do other sports? Was rugby always the main one?
No, I ran athletics, and my specialist event was the 100 meters. And yeah, I did actually in athletics. I did a lot. I did long jump, high jump, cross country, and javelin, discus. I just did everything. Again, I got that from my dad, and yeah, I did quite a few sports. So
did you ever, when you were an athlete, a burgeoning athlete, you know, running the 100 meters, did you dream of going to the Olympics maybe as an athlete?
No, never. I always came second. So no, I never thought I'd do it. I suffered with a lot of confidence in myself growing up. And so I never really dreamt big like that.
When you say you suffered with confidence, tell me more about that.
No, I never really had confidence in myself as a person. And I think a lot of the coaches that I've worked with, they've actually helped me in that area of just in general. I've got a lot of people to thank for that, and they made me realize my talent. And how much I can actually, or how far I can actually go with it. And yeah.
So you play first team for Dale. How do you then become a professional rugby player? What did your journey look like? For
me and everyone in our region, if you make provincial, you will end up somewhere one day. And in my grade 11 year, I was 18 years old already. And I went for trials, and I was like, okay, this is my last year to make it. And if I don't play provincial, I'll never be a professional rugby player. Didn't make that side as well. And then last minute, I got a call up because one of the players, the academy week side was actually selected already. And I got a call up to come replace a player that was injured. Didn't train with the team, just traveled to Vryheid. And yeah, I think I had such a good tournament, then all the opportunities started opening up, and yeah, from there I just never looked back.
Soyizwapi, big step on the inside, and the fan! Siviwe!
You left the much colder Eastern Cape, you rock up in Stellenbosch, and it's like a bit of a rugby wonderland down here. Would you say?
Yeah, it was I felt like a burden was taken off of my shoulders. I mean, I'll say till this day, the culture was just unbelievable for me, and it's something that I had never experienced before. So, as much as the culture was big off the field, it carried on the field. And yeah, as you know, the Sevens brand is quite big in the country, and as you say, it's a rugby wonderland, and I'm so honored to be part of it.
What is it you guys want to communicate to fans, not only South African fans, but rugby fans out there?
That's a great question, because it's for us that's important. We're all about touching lives, and our slogan is inspiring hope. So. And I think I said it off the record that we're a bunch of nobodies, and but we're family, and we're brotherhood, and I believe that it shows in the way we play. With all of that, our backgrounds and our diversity, we want to inspire hope. People who are ready to give up, people who are in situations that we were in, it's almost to validate that it is possible for them as well, because we do get players like myself, players like a Branko du Preez, Justin Geduld, who are from the townships of Cape Town and the Western Cape, who had a dream and went for it, and that it's possible for those young boys out there as well. So we're all about inspiring hope.
If it's possible for you.
If it's possible for me, if it's possible for Branko.
Siviwe Soyizwapi, he's on fire!
It's possible for anyone.
Done.
I'm trying not to cry, okay? Well, thank you for your time. And thank you for being a beacon of hope.
Thank you, Alma. Thank you for taking your time to have a chat with me, and hopefully people that watched and listened, we can inspire hope to them.